sure. Yeah,
Please.
man. Now that I've read this like a couple of times, so I literally think like these laws were strategically placed to intertwine with one another, so you can implement one after the other.
Hmm.
I really think that. Like
Mr.
all the laws cohesively work together. They're all intertwined.
Like a
Don't get
sequence.
from 1 to 48. They all are. However, but the previous law has a principle that you need to implement in order to move forward, and vice versa. So you can't you can't move forward to the next law unless you previously have mastered or have a good understanding of what the previous law is.
Steps and levels.
There you go. There you go. In order to move to the next one, you have to master it or understand the previous, because it's like stepping stones and going to the next one.
Yes, sir.
What up, y'all?
What's the word? What's the deal?
It's the dopest book club on the goddamn planet. I said what I said. That's
Yeah,
me
I said it too.
entering this with
too.
boldness. The dopest book club on the planet.
Backed by popular demand.
And if you feel some way about it, tell your mama with her nasty cooking. Anyway, I'm John.
What's going on? I'm Glendon.
And I'm Brandon.
The Divine Brothers Book Club and 48 Laws of Power, breaking it down. Law 29, plan all the way to the end. The ending is everything. Plan all the way to it, taking into account all the possible consequences, obstacles, and twists of fortune that might reverse your hard work and give the glory to others. By planning to the end, you will not be overwhelmed by circumstances and you will know when to stop. Gently guide fortune and help determine the future by thinking far ahead.
Hey.
First thing y'all thought about, I had multiple thoughts when I first saw this one, when I read it.
It made me think of a movie. You remember that movie Den of Thieves?
Of course.
That was a hell of a plan. That's the first thing I thought about. He planned all the way to the end, and I love that movie.
G, what about you?
It was really planning all the
Preparation.
way through, preparation, following all the way through.
Yeah.
Just certain givens in life, like death.
Certain.
That's a guarantee. But things going wrong, obstacles, adversity, that's a guarantee. Um, how you plan for those is plan for everything. Everything and anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So knowing that, you have to prepare your emotions. Most importantly, you have to prepare your emotions for what you're about to go through, and that's what we're really essentially doing: preparing, preparing ourselves to be either emotionally involved or to remove them completely for us to progress. Because
Indeed.
that's really the determining factor. Removing our emotions from a lot of the situations, and you got to prepare. You have to prepare for that.
I thought multiple things. You said it earlier. Preparation, leaving no stone unturned. But when you plan properly, it's not about having A, B, and C, but it's about being able to adjust. And then the other thing I thought about was Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
I thought about Peyton Manning in his prime, coming to the line, looking up, Omaha, switching some shit up. Like, all right, I planned this, but looking at what y'all giving me, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
The end is still for me to get 6 points up there, and I'm gonna get them 6 points. Y'all just making me go a different way about how I'm gonna get them. So, yeah.
Oh, and then to piggyback on that, chess. So Law 29 is chess. All I thought about was a big chess board.
I literally have chess moves in my notes.
For every play you have, I got to play.
Yep.
For whatever you do, I got something for it. So it's like you said, it's no stone unturned. no matter what you do, I'm gonna have something for it. You're gonna come to that line, and like you said, like you mentioned Peyton Manning, I have it in my notes too. Call the audible. Calling the audible. You know,
Yeah, I got
some shit. Look, man, I can tell you a bunch of stories where I listen. Shit is gonna go wrong. That's a guarantee. Then you can plan all you want. You can plan all you want. Something is gonna happen where it be like, well, yeah, yeah, but life is one big yeah, but. What are you gonna do about it? It's yeah, but you have to plan. You have to plan properly, and if you plan properly, you know no scenario will have you timid in your boldness and your actions.
straight up.
Shout out Law 28.
Talk to us, B. You over there spinning. I see you spinning.
Oh man, I'm trying to get these notes together, seeing basically piggybacking off of what y'all saying, because everything that you planning for, I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And even the shit that you didn't plan for, you gotta be ready for it. Like you say, be able to adjust and adapt in whatever situation you're in. I mean, that really is life, because shit don't go as planned. You know, plan A didn't work out, you're gonna end up on plan Z by the time you get to the goal. But I mean, shit, if you think everything out, what can happen and what won't happen, you should be good to go. I know I done that several times, and I had to come up with some shit on the fly, basically to try to get to where I go. You know, you keep that end result in your mind, and you know what you got to do to adjust to make all that shit happen. So at that point, nothing will be a surprise.
Sticking with the athletic realm, I think about Floyd Mayweather, the king of in-ring adjustments. Floyd, like, all right, you doing, all right, hold on, I got something for that.
Yeah.
I fight this person who do this. I got something for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you doing, I got something for that.
Yep.
It ain't all, like you said, it never goes how you plan it. We put on a theater production. So much we had to audible and switch, because it's like, bruh, like, we should all be rocking salt and pepper in the damn beers from what we had to go through with that.
But when you prepare for all the things to go wrong or to go a different way, it just it's no longer an improv.
You ready? I got one. Things going left help you get right.
Straight up.
And
Straight up. That's a good one. I like that.
yeah, things going left help you get right. So
I got one for you. You ready for this one? Since we're giving a good one. All right. Prepare for every scenario because every scenario has a possibility of being seen.
That's deep. That's
Prepare
deep.
for every scenario because every scenario has the possibility of being seen.
Yeah.
To go back in terms of sports, when you really think about it, how do most people or most teams lose games in like say sports like football?
Lack of preparation and discipline.
It's lack of preparation. They lose in special teams. They lose because the false start. And now that false, it was just 4th and 1, but that false start made you
4th and 6.
There you go. Or you know what I'm saying? Or you jumped the defensive lineman jumped and now it's offsides and now you gave them the first down and now they can keep the drive alive because you know.
Let me read this part from the interpretation. This is crazy. It goes back to other books that we'll cover. There is a simple reason why most men never know when to come off the attack. They form no concrete idea of their goal. If you have a goal in mind,
right,
you are going to bulletproof every single step, A, B, C, D, everything for you to accomplish your goal.
Can't hear shit if you don't know what you're aiming at.
That's
why Bill Belichick is so successful.
Yep.
That's why Phil Jackson is so successful. When they come in, this is the automatic goal. This is what we fighting for every single day. So when we prepare, we preparing like we're trying to get to this goal. Exactly. We're not coming in half-ass. We're not coming in vague in what we're trying to do. We're coming in definite because we know this is, and we know what it takes. This is what it takes because I've been there before. This is what we have to do to reach this pinnacle every time. So it's being prepared, man, is gonna take you a long way. It's really thinking long term, and we're like you have to think long term. You can't think about the right now. If you think about the right now, you're gonna lose every single time. So I have a question that I'm gonna raise for my brothers. All right, now, would you rather have you hit the lotto? Would you rather have that lump sum, that 25 million right now, or would you have your 25 million over 25 years?
I'm gonna go ahead and get the lump sum. I'm gonna need that lump sum. I'm gonna need that lump sum.
You do.
It's no guarantee that I'm gonna be here in 25 years.
That's all I'm saying.
Not that 25 million, you're gonna die. What if you die tomorrow? You still not gonna have that 25 million.
Yeah. That's a very difficult question because I see both of y'all angles.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so no. Okay, so here I'll speak in terms of right now. My desires and my right now and my emotions. My emotions would tell me right now, give me that 25 million right now. However, my wisdom in knowing what I know and the skills that I've acquired and the skills that I have right now, I can turn that 25 million. I can take that 1 million right now and turn that into 25 million in a matter of months. If I put that effort into the right things, if I make the right decisions, and if I plan properly, I can take that 1 million and turn that into 25. And then I still have 24 million over these next 24 years.
But you still got all those skills right now. But if you took that 25, you could
use logic. So it's your glass full or half empty. There you go.
That's 25
and you can make 250.
That's it.
Oh, there you go.
That's it. It's all about that perception, baby.
It's all perception. Is your glass half full or half empty? But I know that's a more difficult one. That's a more difficult question.
Yeah.
But I say all that to say this. Most of us will choose the right now and how we feel. We want to appease our emotions right now over the long term. What did Nip constantly say? What is Nip's mantra?
The marathon.
A lot of us will choose the sprint. We're gonna choose we'll choose what's at the end of the ribbon of the sprint rather than the 10K.
Because the 10K is longer. It's more grueling.
There you go. Yep.
I like where you went, my note, because you talked about emotions. It said most men are ruled by the heart and not the head. Your heart will make you emotional.
Every time.
It will make you logical. And logic is...
Man, your emotions will get you fucked up.
It's going to reign supreme.
Your emotions will have you in a terrible situation. Love will have you in a terrible situation. When you should.
It's one of the ultimate tests, controlling your emotions.
Yeah, man, you have to be able to control your impulses and emotions.
Why do plans mess up a lot of time? Because your emotions get in the way of them.
Mm-hmm. And it causes you to react. It's what is it? What's the 2 R's? You can react or what is it?
Respond.
There you go. Respond or react. There you go. There it is. We can either choose to respond or we can choose to react. In the space that I'm in now, I'll choose to respond. Because before I respond, I'm gonna think. If I react, I'm just gonna react. That's just reaction is an impulse. You get slapped back, go slap back.
I'm a word nerd. When you respond, it's a lot more responsible compared to a reaction. So
yeah, man, it's usually something bad that's followed by I just reacted.
Yeah.
That's an emotion.
Yeah,
man, you just didn't think.
No doubt. Final takeaways on this one. Keywords. Talk to me.
Process.
Consequence.
That's a good one.
I had calculate.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, fellas, this was some good money, as we say. For those of y'all out there that program how we do, you got to keep your spiritual, your mental, and your physical right. So,
They all align.
indeed. Y'all know what it is. It's the dopest book club on the planet. And
Straight up.
29. Talk to us in the comments.
While you at it in the comments, make sure y'all do us a favor. Leave us like any type of notes, any type of what you want us to cover next, the top 3 you think we should get, just anything. Give us some feedback so we'll know where to go with this. Well, we got some surprises for y'all for sure.
Most def. Well, y'all know what it is. Blessings.
Love.
Peace.